I discovered a new hair wave technique that I am obsessed with. So I can take this very straight hair from this into this. So I'm calling this angel waves. It's a combination of techniques that I've stumbled on. Most recently, I found out this way to curl your hair to create the most beautiful waves. Whenever I've tried to do that undone style of waves, they often recommend, this is off right now, by the way, you know, curling your hair like this and then kind of leaving the ends out, and that kind of creates, you know, more of a wave texture. But I always find that looked, I don't know, a little too modern. Or I just try and curl my hair, but it ends up too like ringlety and bouncy. What I want is those cascading S waves that really suit the angelic aura. This is part of my current exploration of one of my ethereal styles from my ethereal style guide. If you're interested, I'll link some more videos down below. But let's just get straight into the tutorial if you want to create this hairstyle. Let's talk about the curl style first, because we're going to do a combination of curls and waves. You don't need to do both. You can do one or the other, but together, I just really love the effect. The curl style I discovered recently from a creator on here called Chloe Swift. So what a lot of us do when we curl our hair is, you know, we take a section and kind of thinking of it as a flat ribbon. Well, I know that I have kind of taken it and I grab it at the back and I pull it forward and kind of have one side of the hair touching the hot iron. So then when I release it, again, this is off, it kind of creates this perfect ringlet. Too perfect for me. So what I discovered from Chloe is that what you want to do is take a section of hair. And personally, I like this better with a smallish barrel. This is about 1 inch. And you want to twist the hair as you go. So when you start, you twist, kind of making it more like a rope, and different sections of the hair are touching rather than one side. And then I will show you this in a moment with heat, but when you release it, it creates more of a textured curl rather than that perfect ringlet, and then you tug it out to bring the length out. It reminds me of Hollywood waves or Marcel waves, and the technique is just so beautiful. What you can also do is do a twist beforehand, one, to kind of understand this technique, and two, just to kind of start the twist. And the idea is kind of the same as you go around. You're twisting, 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 twisting. So let's get some heat on this and I'll show you this in action. Okay, bear with me as I do this first section of hair, as I have some bangs I'm growing out, so it doesn't show the full effect, but as I move along, you shall see. Taking kind of good chunk of hair, nothing too small. And I'm gonna start with the twist, actually, the twist forward, to really kind of gather the hair nicely. Taking this, and the twist I do, like I'm curling forward as I go, because it's just the most natural way for my wrist to move, and I haven't found a huge difference in whether you curl forward or backward. So leave that for a moment, let it go, and then pull on it. Pull as it dries or sets. See how it doesn't have that ringlety look? Now, I'm going to show you this to better effect when we're not doing the kind of awkward bangs, but at this point, this is when I like to add a bit of wave into the texture. I like the way it breaks it up. So I'll take a similar size section, take my wave wand. I always like to face it forward so I can see where the waves end and begin as I move down the hair. So they look similar, but the textures are broken up enough that it just adds more interest to the look. So I'm going to keep showing you this as I go around. So I'll do one twist, 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 then pull it out and pull it down as it sets. And I like how it kind of brings the hair together in a rope, so like there's not little flyaways. You can play with doing this with small waves or bigger waves, but the really crucial part is that twist and then pulling it as it dries down. Taking this side, I'll do a twist. And then I actually move outward because it just feels more natural to me on this side to go outward rather than inward with the curl direction. Pull. Add a little wave. So I'll do the top section first and then I'll grab those waves and just clip them to the other side. Twist, but feel free to skip that initial twist when you're learning this technique in case you get confused about the direction. I know that I did. And just do the twist as you bring the hair around the barrel. Honestly, you don't even have to hold it for that long. See how it's different than a usual ringlet? It's like flatter, but then the ends have these nice curl to it. And here's how the waves turn out when they're just nice and fresh. As you can see, just the play of textures. The heat tends to make hair like more glossy and it just looks so shiny and smooth. You can at this point add some texturizing spray if you want a little bit more of a beachy feel, or brush them out really gently to like kind of merge the textures a little more. Or you can kind of leave them as is. I like to like brush them a little to add a little bit of fluffiness to them. And it kind of breaks them up so they don't look so separate. But I feel like both ways look really nice. In terms of hair prep, what I did was use this leave-in conditioner from Pureology. It's the Color Fanatic. This adds a lot of moisture to the hair and like that glossiness that really comes through. Also helps protect from heat. I did add a little bit of the Amika Plus Size Mousse to add a little bit of lift at the root because my hair tends towards being really flat. So this is helpful if you have fine hair. And I did add, when my hair was wet, a little bit of this Amika lightweight styling oil just on the ends to really help protect them. If you have more of a coarser hair texture, you may find you could use a little bit more of something like this in oil to bring out that glossiness. And then some extra heat protectant, just a spray from Pantene I picked up at the drugstore because just as much heat protectant as you can. So that is how we create the angel waves. Definitely check out my Angel Aura makeup tutorial and clothing exploration that I'm going to drop down below. And if you want to pick up my ethereal style guide, I'll also link that. You can purchase that and you have everything in your back pocket, and it also helps support me as a creator. Or check out my video where I deep dive into each of the auras. So stay tuned for some more hair, makeup for the different auras. This was all about the angel vibes. And yeah, that's it for today. Toasty, let's take it away. If you made it this far, then you're lucky because you get to see the cameo of one of the cutest angels on the planet, my doggy, Toast. And if you want to check out my Patreon, once again, link down below, links. You can join that and join the Coven tier so you can get my videos ad-free as well as bonus videos. That is a really great space if you really want to deep dive on mythology and beauty and all that fun stuff. And until next time, may you all find yourselves a little bit of makeup magic, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, witches.